Well, in fact, it's still on. We are at the Denison Hotel here in Hubli. This is where the core committee meeting of the JDS was happening, and H.D. Kumaraswamy was addressing a press conference. But a bunch of Congress workers managed to storm in, and they started to protest here. We've seen counter protests as well coming in from the JDS workers who had accompanied H.D. Kumaraswamy and other JDS leaders. Both of them got into altercation, verbal altercation. The police who were here did not anticipate this kind of a crowd to turn out. So they were very clearly outnumbered. And even as we speak, they are trying to ensure that first they clear the Congress workers who had come here and ensure that things don't get out of hand, because we've seen some heated exchange between both the Congress workers and the JDS workers who are here. They're also joined in by a bunch of BJP workers too. And now Karnataka police trying to ensure that we can reduce tension here, take away the Congress workers who come in good numbers here. The police also trying to get in some reinforcement and ensuring that things don't go out of hand here. Remember, there has been a lot of tension ever since this video came out. We also have a few JDS leaders here. Sir, you have the Congress workers protesting here. It was a planned meeting.
They have their own government. Let them make any inquiry. Do whatever they want. Why these fellows are shouting bastards? Why they are shouting here? They are their own government. They are not in opposition. Against whom they are doing strikes?
They have been protesting since yesterday.
They are having their government, SIT, Kukvardiya, SIT. Let them inquire from any agency. Why are you coming here? These police fellows don't have a knowledge. How they are allowed them to enter into the campus of this hotel?
When Prajwal Revanna has absconded, he should be brought
back.
Sir,
that is all. See, that will take after that will take. The government is there. कहा तो पकड़ लेके लाने को बोलो उनको उसको कानून है इधर आके क्या प्रज्वल रेवन्ना है क्या इधर
But they've been protesting since yesterday. They try to protest.
See, that is a foolishness. They want to abuse Devegowda. That's all. They want to abuse the family of the Devegowda. They are all useless rowdies.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. That's the sentiment of JDS workers here, that the Congress has its own government here. What is the point of protesting? You have formed a SIT. If you believe that Prajwal Revanna is somebody who's committed a crime, then ensure that he's brought back to India. Remember, he has already left the country. The word is that he has, in fact, gone to Frankfurt from Bengaluru. Has he travelled further from there? That's not very clear. But right now, a lot of tension for the local cops here in Hubli to handle with the JDS workers and the Congress workers coming face to face here. It's a matter of survival for the JDS here. The JDS sees Hassan as its bastion. And this video was released sometime on 21st, 22nd in Hassan via various pen drives. So they are worried that if this particular video has an impact and if they lose Hassan, it becomes very difficult for the JDS to then climb back up the ladder here in Hassan, and they'll be left with just perhaps another stronghold, that is Mandya. So that's one major worry. Second is the ongoing tussle between, shadow fight between D.K. Shivakumar and H.D. Kumaraswamy. Both of them are claiming to be the undisputed leaders of the Vokkaliga community. And that's perhaps one of the main reasons that we have seen a lot of tension over the last few weeks on multiple issues. And in this particular case, H.D. Kumaraswamy launching a direct attack, saying that this has been done at the behest of D.K. Shivakumar. In fact, D.K. Shivakumar is the man who's orchestrated this entire episode. He, in fact, in the press conference said, I exactly know where the victims were sitting, where they wrote the complaint copy and who was with them. So it's now got into an ugly political slugfest here. But we can't forget the lives of hundreds of women, innocent women from Hassan who've been affected by this. The only relief for the JDS right now is that elections in the South Karnataka region, especially where the JDS is strong, there the elections are over. Although this pen drive came in a good 3-4 days before the elections in Hassan, they are still assessing the kind of impact it'll have. But on the larger 14 other constituencies in North Karnataka, the BJP is slightly worried on if this will impact their chances. Prahlad Joshi yesterday speaking to us said it won't impact the BJP's chances. But more importantly, from where this investigation goes further from here on. 18-member team formed. It has female officers. It has officers who have the experience of working on data and on mobile devices. So they've ensured that they have a well-rounded team there by the SIT. But in this particular case, Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy already raising suspicion, saying that I wonder if the SIT will start leaking stories every day just to malign Prajwal Revanna, if this will go to any logical conclusion at all. He's saying that in fact, if you look at his statement that he put out in the initial part of that press conference, he said Prajwal Revanna's face is not even seen here. So that's one argument that he's making. Second, he's also saying we'll have to see from who was behind making of these videos, one. Second, the fact who released it. Forgetting the fact that the most important point here to ensure that there is a fair probe and Prajwal Revanna is brought back to the country and this probe can reach the logical conclusion. But the fact that now it's become entirely political, H.D. Kumaraswamy in that particular press conference repeatedly asking questions on who released this video, who was behind the complaint that got registered much after the SIT was announced. Well, two things seem to be very clear from the surface talking to officials and others in Hassan. One, perhaps this video was recorded on Prajwal Revanna's phone itself. But the person who's leaked it, who's got access to it, is the man called Karthik, who was the driver of Prajwal Revanna. He's quit that job roughly a year back. He says Prajwal Revanna's family has threatened him, assaulted him and his wife, and they've also snatched away his property. That's his allegation. And he has come on record saying that he's the one who got access to these videos and photos, and he gave a copy of it to Devarajegoda, another BJP leader from Hole Narsipura, who, remember, dragged Prajwal Revanna to the Supreme Court and ensured that he landed in trouble for not declaring his assets and assets properly in the affidavit of 2019 elections. So he's been fighting the family for a very long time. Now the question is, who got it released? Well, the driver says, I just had a copy, I gave it to Devarajegoda. Devarajegoda is saying that I know that Karthik has given these videos to DK Shivkumar and DK Suresh. So that's where Kumaraswamy is saying that this was all orchestrated. But unfortunately, nobody really questioning on why Prajwal Revanna recorded these videos and what is the kind of punishment that he needs to face.